Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your WIMZ.com movie review. This week you sent me to see The Wolverine, starring Hugh Jackman and a bunch of Japanese people, whose names are very difficult to pronounce and I will screw up. It is the story of everyone's favorite mutant, Logan, or the Wolverine, as he is known. He is summoned to Japan by an industrialist who started this giant Japanese electronics company, Mr. Yoshida. Now, back during the Second World War, Logan was in a prisoner of war camp, and Mr. Yoshida was a guard, but the camp was near Nagasaki. And when they dropped the bomb, Logan saved Mr. Yoshida's life, and Yoshida saw how, even though he was burned to a crisp, Logan healed himself. He was always grateful for Logan saving his life, but now he's about to die from cancer, and he wants to give Logan a gift in return for saving his life. He wants to help Logan die. He wants to, he believes through the research he's done that he has been able to figure out a way to take his healing and immortality away from him and transfer it to somebody else. Of course, the suggestion being Mr. Yoshida wants the healing and the immortality. Now, there is some intrigue going on in the background as Yoshida's granddaughter, Mariko, is going to be in charge of the company once Mr. Yoshida dies. Logan refuses to give up his healing factor, and he is asked to spend the night and plans on leaving the next morning. However, a mutant who goes by the name of Viper and is also posing as Mr. Yoshida's doctor, and she has somehow given Logan something that is causing him not to heal. So when he gets shot, when he gets cut, he stays shot, he stays cut. And this is, of course, very odd. You can't quite figure out what's going on. The Yakuza, it appears, which is the Japanese mob, is out to kidnap Mariko and actually conducts an attack at Mr. Yoshida's funeral. Wolverine intervenes, is shot several times, but they manage to get away, and they go to a house down near Nagasaki to hide out. Various people, including Mariko's father, Mr. Yoshida is her grandfather, Mariko's father is looking for her. Also, her arranged marriage fiance, Mr. Mori, who is the security minister or something along that line, some major player in Japanese politics, and everybody's looking for her, but we're never quite sure who wants to save her and who wants to hurt her, except Logan. We know he wants to save her, and he may be falling in love with her. The Wolverine is definitely an improvement over X-Men Origins Wolverine. It has some incredible action scenes. One, for instance, on top of a bullet train going at 300 miles an hour. That's a pretty impressive scene. And there's also the powers of the Viper, who is immune to all toxins and poisons, but she is very able to spit acid or disease or whatever onto people. Her powers are quite impressive, and she's also a really attractive woman. She's played by, and I'm going to screw this up, I know, Svetlana Kodchenkova. I hope I got close to that. But she is very attractive and looks really good in a slinky green outfit, one-piece number that she wears, near the movie's end. As I said, this one is an improvement over X-Men Origins Wolverine. The action's terrific. I like that they made the effort at a story, a secondary line of the relationship between Mariko and Logan, and also Logan is having these dreams about Jean Grey. He still feels guilty about having to kill her at the end of the last X-Men movie, or the last original cast X-Men movie. And it appears that they've tried to flesh out his character a bit more, make him more human as well as mutant. That part works most of the time. Sometime though, it seems like a time filler. The movie's a little over 2 hours long. Make sure you sit through the credits. The first part of the credits, there is a bonus scene which sets up X-Men X-Men First Class: Days of Future Past. So you'll want to stick around for that. But all in all, pretty good movie, great action, decent story. I'm giving it 4 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I'll see next time. Your questions or comments are always welcome. Please send them to stanthemovieman@att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan. Till next time, later, Tater.